Hello guys, this is Vidya and today we are going to discuss about the virtualization. I am from the final year CSC department and my registration number is URK17 CS100. Today our aim is to study and implement the installation of free DOS and overlay the emulator. For that we need to install the free DOS and overlay the QEMU emulator over the OS, and we can use any emulator open source application which is over the free DOS. What is free DOS? DOS is a disk operating system created when personal computers ran from floppy disk. FreeDOS is an old operating system, but it is new to many people. FreeDOS is a complete and compatible operating system we can use to play the classic DOS games, run legacy business software, or develop embedded systems. Any program that works on MS-DOS should also run on FreeDOS. The QEMU, is an emulator which is generic and open source machine and user space emulator and virtualizer. What does this emulator do? It emulates a complete machine without hardware virtualization, and also it emulates with Xen and KVM hypervisors, and also it provides a user space API virtualization. So what is a VirtualBox? VirtualBox is a powerful 86 and Intel 64 virtualization product for enterprise as well as home use. Not only is VirtualBox an extremely feature-rich, high-performance product for enterprise customers, it is also the only professional solution that is freely available as open source software under the terms of GNU. So VirtualBox is actively developed with frequent releases and it has more updates than any other thing. Like VirtualBox is a community effort backed by a dedicated company. So here in our exercise, we need to install free DOS and overlay the emulator over the OS. For that, I am just installing the emulator. So I am giving the command as sudo apt-get install QEMU, and we are going to check the version. And for checking the version, I am just giving the command as the emulator name QEMU and system i386 space hyphen version. Here we get the version. My version is 4.2.1 and which is Debian 1. And the third step we need to do here is we need to add the files and check the status and move the downloaded file of FreeDOS for installing the FreeDOS. Firstly, we need to install the ISO file, and then I'm changing the directory as virtual, and then in that I'm just listing it out. So here I have listed number of files and status, what is that, read or write, and all this stuff, and when is it done, and the ISO file also is installed here. We can see it, and we need to create a virtual disk space of 200 MB, and for that I'm just giving the command as QEMU -img create virtual disk.image 200 MB as it is asked in the question. I am just giving it as 200 MB, and then it's the disk is actually installed in the it's already in the creating it with the disk space in the FreeDOS. For that we can see here how it's we are installing, and we need to boot the ISO file. For that also I am giving the commands like QEMU system -x86 and then the virtual disk image and CD-ROM, and I'm just booting it. Here I've given the boot command, so it came like this. So next we need to install any emulator which is open source over FreeDOS. Here as you can see, I have installed this FreeDOS just like Ubuntu, and then I'm creating a virtual machine and name it as FreeDOS and select a memory size of 4 MB. So here I'm setting that memory size as 4 MB and clicking next, and then you will get this. So now we can start the virtual machine. Pressing the tab key to enter the command as raw. Select the preferred language and reboot the machine. For that I'm selecting the language as English, and then I'm going to reboot it yes. So now I'm going to erase the C drive and format to appear as C. So we need to press here full formattation and reboot the system, full installation, and then I'm going to reboot the system. So our FreeDOS is ready to use now. So the study and implementation of the installation of FreeDOS and overlay of the emulator are studied and also executed. Thank you for watching.